There was once a dream, a wedding that captivated the hearts of countless millions, a vision of royalty brought to life. Yet, for King Charles and Diana, their grand union slowly descended into a haunting reality that left many in despair. Whispers of extramarital affections shadowed their journey, leaving an enduring question mark over their intertwined fates. Though Diana valiantly sought to mend their fractured bond before the watchful eyes of the world, proclaiming a love that had grown gradually, the tragic currents of destiny proved insurmountable. This narrative delves into the moments that shaped the unraveling of their majestic marriage. In the autumn of 1977, a serendipitous encounter at the majestic ancestral home of Althorp set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the tapestry of history. A vibrant, radiant 16-year-old Lady Diana Spencer crossed paths with 29-year-old Prince Charles, heir to the British throne. Unbeknownst to them, this meeting would sow the seeds for a courtship destined to enchant not just a nation, but the entire world. At that pivotal time, Prince Charles found himself in a casual relationship with Diana's spirited older sister, Lady Sarah McCorquodale. Yet fate, with its intricate designs, had other plans for the prince and the captivating young Diana. Charles would vividly recall his first impression, describing her as a truly jolly, amusing, and attractive young woman. He was instantly captivated by her vivacity, her boundless energy, and an almost magnetic charm. Great fun and bouncy and full of life, he fondly remembered. Diana, in turn, found herself equally drawn to the charismatic prince. Their connection was immediate and electric, as if orchestrated by a higher power. As Diana's sister Sarah would later observe, she met Miss Right and he met Mr. Right. Their personalities harmonized beautifully, sharing a light-hearted sense of humor, a deep appreciation for ballet and opera, and a mutual passion for various sports. Their compatibility was uncanny, a radiant truth evident to all who witnessed the extraordinary blossoming between them. In the summer of 1980, the bond between Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer deepened in an unexpected and profoundly poignant manner. Their connection grew stronger amidst the tranquil beauty of the Sussex countryside during a stay with their mutual friend, Philip de Pass. Little did they comprehend that this quiet, pivotal moment would mark the genesis of a love story both profound and ultimately enduring. During their time at Philip de Pass's residence, a profound tragedy had recently touched Prince Charles's life. He was grappling with the immense grief of losing his cherished mentor, Lord Mountbatten, who had been an unwavering pillar of support and wisdom throughout his life. Princess Diana, ever the embodiment of empathy and compassion, found herself uniquely positioned to offer solace and understanding to the grieving prince. Princess Diana, in her own heartfelt words recounted in Diana, Her True Story, remembered reaching out to Charles with genuine concern. "You look so sad," she said, recalling his solitary walk up the aisle at Lord Mountbatten's funeral. Her deep compassion shone through as she continued, "It was the most tragic thing I've ever seen. My heart bled for you when I watched. I thought, it's wrong, you're lonely, you should be with somebody to look after you."
Diana's words resonated deeply within Prince Charles, and in that vulnerable moment, he found himself drawn to her not merely as a source of comfort, but as a soul who truly understood his pain and profound loneliness. Their connection intensified in a way that was both unforeseen and undeniable. As Diana continued to offer her unwavering empathy and support, she recounted the surprising turn of events. "The next minute he leapt on me practically," she recalled, reflecting on the sudden, overwhelming intensity of their emotions and the powerful, unspoken connection that had ignited between them. Diana was momentarily taken aback by this unexpected physical closeness, admitting, "I thought this was very strange too, and I wasn't quite sure how to cope with all this." In February 1981, against the majestic backdrop of Windsor Castle, a momentous event unfolded, destined to forever alter the lives of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer. In that hallowed place, the Prince of Wales offered his proposal, asking for Diana's hand in marriage, thus setting in motion a chain of events that would capture the imagination of the entire world. Reflecting on that pivotal moment, Princess Diana later shared her insights into their burgeoning relationship. She candidly acknowledged her own youth and the initial perception that Prince Charles was deeply in love with her. Yet even then, she couldn't ignore a certain boughted look in his eyes. In hindsight, Diana realized that perhaps it wasn't the pure, unadulterated love she had initially envisioned. It was a complex tapestry of emotions, as both grappled with their feelings and the immense pressures of their royal destinies. The official announcement of their engagement on February 24th unveiled a charming blend of awkwardness and contrasting personalities. Reporters gathered to capture this historic milestone. When asked if they were in love, Prince Charles responded with a touch of guarded cynicism, saying, "Whatever in love means." Diana, with her characteristic charm and humor, playfully rolled her eyes and let out a light giggle. Prince Charles continued with candor, addressing their age difference, remarking on the success of many couples with similar gaps, and adding, "You are as old as you feel you are, I think. Diana will keep me young apart from anything else. I shall be exhausted." His comment revealed a playful yet reserved nature. On the other hand, the 19-year-old Lady Diana, her eyes sparkling with youthful optimism, struck a distinctly hopeful note. She enthusiastically declared, "With Prince Charles beside me, I cannot go wrong." Her sincerity and unwavering belief in their future together were palpable, an infectious enthusiasm that endeared her to hearts worldwide.
On July 29, 1981, the world collectively held its breath as Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer stood before the breathtaking grandeur of St. Paul's Cathedral, poised to embark on a journey that would be eternally etched in history. It was a day that resonated across the globe, with an astonishing 750 million people tuning in to witness the union of two individuals who, despite their personal reservations, were thrust into the dazzling spotlight of an eagerly awaiting world. The royal wedding was a spectacle of unparalleled magnificence, with St. Paul's Cathedral providing a majestic canvas for the ceremony. The event was a true global phenomenon, millions captivated by the radiant bride, the dashing groom, and the pomp and circumstance that enveloped this momentous occasion. Yet, behind the resplendent facade of celebration, both Prince Charles and Princess Diana carried their own private doubts and unspoken concerns. Diana had unearthed the truth of Charles's enduring affection for his former girlfriend Camilla Parker Bowles. This revelation had shaken her to her very core, casting a chilling shadow of uncertainty over their impending marriage. In her own poignant words, Diana later shared that they had met a mere 13 times before their wedding, leaving her with profound reservations about the solemn commitment they were about to make. Amidst her inner turmoil, Diana received some humorous yet grounding advice from her sisters, who reminded her of the sheer magnitude of the moment. "Duh, your face is on the tea towels, so it's too late to chicken out." This light-hearted remark served as a stark reminder of the immense public interest and anticipation, making it unequivocally clear that there was no turning back. Similarly, Prince Charles harbored his own deep-seated doubts about the marriage, as revealed by Jonathan Dimbleby, his official biographer. Charles was wary of proceeding with the wedding, yet he felt an overwhelming sense of obligation and duty to both his family and the public. He believed he would be letting everyone down if he did not marry her. This profound sense of duty, a hallmark of the royal family, weighed heavily upon his momentous decision. On June 21, 1982, a momentous and joyous occasion unfolded at St. Mary's Hospital in London, the birth of Prince William, the firstborn child of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. This event marked a significant and heartwarming departure from tradition, as Prince Charles became the first modern royal father to attend the birth of his child, symbolizing a new era of deeply involved parenting within the royal family. The arrival of Prince William was not merely a moment of historical significance for the royal couple, but a profoundly personal and emotionally transformative experience for Prince Charles. In a heartfelt letter to his godmother, Patricia Countess Mountbatten of Burma, he poured out the profound impact their son's arrival had on him. Charles wrote, "The arrival of our small son has been an astonishing experience, and one that has meant more to me than I could ever have imagined." His words radiated an overwhelming sense of joy and wonder that he felt upon embracing fatherhood for the very first time.
What truly set this birth apart was Prince Charles's active and unwavering involvement. He made it a point to remain by Diana's side throughout the entire labor and delivery process. This deeply personal, hands-on approach was a poignant departure from the traditional role of royal fathers, who had historically not been present at the births of their children. Charles's steadfast presence and unwavering support during this pivotal moment were a beautiful testament to his commitment to being a truly involved and caring father. As Prince William made his precious entrance into the world, Prince Charles's emotional journey reached its peak. He shared, "I am so thankful I was beside Diana's bedside the whole time, because by the end of the day, I really felt as though I'd shared deeply in the process of birth." His words conveyed an intimate sense of connection and shared creation he felt with both Diana and their newborn son. Prince Charles's letter also touched upon the broader, universal significance of this moment. He expressed a sense of profound pride and belonging, stating, "As a result, I was rewarded by seeing a small creature which belonged to us, and even though he seemed to belong to everyone else as well." These words perfectly captured the universal joy and excitement that the birth of Prince William brought not only to his parents, but to the entire nation and the world. On September 15, 1984, another significant event unfolded in the lives of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, the birth of their second child, Prince Harry. This momentous occasion was imbued with a mixture of joy, anticipation, and the burgeoning complexities that were becoming an increasingly defining characteristic of their marriage. Princess Diana, with Prince Charles faithfully by her side, welcomed their second son, Harry, into the world. In her candid conversations with Andrew Morton, Diana revealed the profound closeness they had experienced during the 6 weeks leading up to Harry's birth. She described this period as the closest we've ever been and ever will be. It was a fleeting time of deep connection and intimacy, a unity forged by the shared anticipation of expanding their family. However, the arrival of their second child, tragically, would bring with it a new array of challenges and further strain their already troubled marriage. Diana recounted in her candid interviews for Diana, her true story, that the moment Harry was born, everything shifted dramatically. She described it as if something had suddenly snapped, leading to an abrupt and painful deterioration of their relationship. Diana's revelation about Prince Charles's strong preference for a daughter added another layer of poignant complexity to the situation. She disclosed that she had known the baby's gender from a scan, confirming Harry was indeed a boy, but she had withheld this information from Charles. Prince Charles had always harbored a deep desire for a daughter, and Diana's revelation that Harry was a boy seemed to bring him profound disappointment. Diana vividly remembered his initial reaction upon seeing their newborn son, his first comment being, "Oh God, it's a boy," followed by, "and he's even got red hair." The fact that Harry possessed red hair, a trait often associated with the Spencer family rather than the Windsor lineage, seemed to exacerbate the emotional chasm. Diana candidly admitted that something inside her closed off in response to Charles's reaction. It was a moment of deep disappointment, a poignant reflection of the growing disconnect between their souls.
By 1986, the marriage of Prince Charles and Princess Diana had entered a deeply tumultuous phase, marked by mounting strain and the emergence of extramarital affairs that would irrevocably alter the dynamics of their relationship. During this period, it became widely reported that Prince Charles had resumed his romantic relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles, who was also married at the time. Camilla had been a significant, enduring presence in Charles's life for many years, and their profound connection seemed to persist despite the formidable challenges posed by societal expectations and their respective marital commitments. The rekindling of this affair cast a long, dark shadow over the Prince of Wales's marriage and added potent fuel to the already simmering tensions. Simultaneously, whispers began to circulate about Princess Diana's involvement with James Hewitt, a former British Army major. The alleged affair with Hewitt was perceived by many as a poignant response to the profound emotional distance and perceived neglect within her marriage. Diana, often portrayed as a figure of great compassion trapped in a loveless union, was seeking solace and authentic connection elsewhere, a yearning for understanding in the face of isolation. In the midst of these tumultuous developments, Prince Charles confided his feelings of despair and bewilderment in a letter to a friend. He wrote, "How awful incompatibility is, and how dreadfully destructive it can be for the players in this extraordinary drama. It has all the ingredients of a Greek tragedy. I never thought it would end up like this." His words were a raw testament to the profound heartbreak and crushing realization of an unfolding tragedy. In 1989, the turbulent marriage of Prince Charles and Princess Diana reached a critical precipice as Diana, with immense courage, decided to confront Camilla Parker Bowles about her affair with the Prince of Wales. This dramatic showdown, unfolding during a birthday party for Camilla's sister, Annabel Elliot, laid bare the profound depth of Diana's emotions and her fierce determination to address the core issues plaguing her marriage. Princess Diana's decision to confront Camilla was a moment of extraordinary bravery and raw vulnerability, a testament to her unwavering spirit. It was clear that she had reached a point where silence was no longer an option, a moment of reclaiming her truth. The spirit of Diana awoke to the profound reality that had long cast a shadow over her life, and she found within herself the unwavering strength to no longer avert her gaze from the truth unfolding. In heartfelt conversations with Andrew Morton, Diana courageously shared the intimate details of a pivotal confrontation. At a memorable birthday gathering, Diana seized a powerful moment to address Camilla about the affair. With a mix of raw emotion and resolute clarity, she declared to Camilla, "I know what's going on between you and Charles, and I just want you to know that." Her words, direct and unambiguous, left no room for denial or evasion, a testament to her newfound courage.
"You've got everything you ever wanted. All the men in the world fall in love with you, and you've got 2 beautiful children. What more do you want?" Camilla's words essentially urged Diana to be content with a seemingly ideal existence. Yet Diana's answer to this poignant question revealed the depth of her anguish and her profound yearning for an authentic connection with her husband. She responded with breathtaking simplicity and power. "I want my husband." This statement laid bare the emotional turmoil that had consumed her, highlighting her deep desire for a meaningful and loving partnership with Prince Charles. The publication of Diana, Her True Story in May 1992 sent shockwaves through the international community and the British royal family, but more profoundly, it was a courageous act of truth-telling. Penned by biographer Andrew Morton, the book unveiled a deeply personal and harrowing account of Princess Diana's life within the royal household. It bravely shed light on Prince Charles's treatment of Diana and chronicled her profound struggles with various emotional and psychological challenges, including self-harm, bulimia, and even suicidal thoughts. The revelations within the book painted a devastating yet honest picture of Princess Diana's life as a member of the royal family. It exposed a marriage marred by emotional distance, infidelity, and a poignant lack of support from Prince Charles. Diana's battles with self-harm, bulimia nervosa, and her profound feelings of despair were detailed in a candid and raw manner, offering an intimate look into the emotional turmoil she had endured for years, even behind her public image as the people's princess. What made Diana, Her True Story, all the more shocking and inspiring was the revelation that Princess Diana herself had been the profound source behind its publication. For years, the identity of the book's primary source had been a closely guarded secret. However, after Diana's tragic passing in 1997, Andrew Morton confirmed what many had suspected. Diana had actively cooperated with him in the creation of the book. Diana's decision to participate in a series of recorded interviews for the biography was a bold and unprecedented move. It allowed her to finally share her side of the story and shed light on the inner workings of her tumultuous marriage and her struggles with mental health. Her decision to reveal her struggles publicly was a powerful reflection of her desire to have her voice heard and to bring attention to the issues she faced, a testament to her incredible empathy and courage.
As Susan Boyle emerged as a contestant on Britain's Got Talent, she not only stunned audiences with her captivating voice, but also defied conventional norms by challenging age stereotypes prevalent among many contestants. Her powerful performances resonated with viewers, breaking down barriers and showcasing that true talent knows no age limits. However, the sudden catapult into fame brought its own set of challenges for Boyle. The overwhelming press attention became so intense that it restricted her ability to leave her own home. The constant scrutiny and intrusion into her private space underscored the double-edged sword of fame, where the very talent that propelled her into the spotlight also encroached upon her personal life. Beyond the surge of fans and media attention, Susan Boyle grappled with a different set of challenges as her life took a positive turn. Amidst the newfound success, she found herself navigating uncertainties about friendships that had emerged in the wake of her fame. Expressing her vulnerability, Boyle shared her insecurities, revealing a fear that her newfound friends might not remain by her side in the long run. The anxiety of potential shifts in relationships weighed heavily on her, impacting her ability to sleep peacefully. "I have insecurity that my friends won't be my friends after a while," she candidly admitted, a testament to her profound humanity even amidst global adoration. Susan Boyle embarked on a journey that would redefine her understanding of triumph, discovering a sense of achievement previously unknown. She courageously revealed that her initial foray into Britain's Got Talent was shadowed by a deep-seated feeling of inadequacy, a sentiment she carried for years. Yet, her spirit, though challenged by a lifetime of perceived failures, was poised for a profound transformation. As her life began to blossom with unexpected changes, she navigated immense pressures, seeking solace and support when needed, a testament to her brave heart. Through it all, the enduring love and unwavering support from viewers illuminated her path throughout the 2009 season of Britain's Got Talent. The season finale brought an unexpected turn, yet Susan Boyle's journey had already captured the world's heart. Though diversity claimed victory, Susan, as runner-up, had already won an immeasurable prize, the affection and admiration of millions. While the immediate outcome may have surprised many who believed she was destined for the top, her remarkable presence and powerful voice had undeniably left an indelible mark. Navigating the intense spotlight and overwhelming pressures, she faced deeply human moments of frustration, moments that underscored the immense strain of sudden fame. In these challenging times, her path led her to a place of care and recovery, a vital step in nurturing her well-being amidst the whirlwind.
On June 29, 1994, Prince Charles made a difficult yet honest decision to sit down for an interview with Jonathan Dimbleby. During this candid conversation, he admitted to having cheated on Princess Diana. His admission was a significant moment in the ongoing saga of their troubled marriage. Charles stated that the marriage had irretrievably broken down, adding that both he and Diana had made attempts to salvage it. This public admission of infidelity sent shockwaves through the royal family and the public, as it was an unprecedented level of candor about a deeply personal matter. The royal family's reaction to Prince Charles's interview was one of shock and dismay. According to biographer Kitty Kelly, Prince Philip, Charles's father, was particularly incensed. He was reported to have exploded with frustration, saying of his misguided son, "Maybe he's the missing link." The interview further strained the already fragile relationship between Charles and Diana and fueled public interest in their marital troubles. Less than a year later, on November 20, 1995, Princess Diana made headlines once again by granting an interview to Martin Bashir for the BBC's Panorama program. This interview is now infamous for its candid revelations and its far-reaching impact, becoming a beacon of her truth. During the Panorama interview, Princess Diana spoke openly about her unhappiness within the royal family and her struggles with an eating disorder, transforming private pain into public awareness. She also made the startling admission of being unfaithful to Prince Charles. Diana's willingness to discuss her own infidelity was seen as a response to Charles's admission in his previous interview. Her words demonstrated a desire to present a more balanced and honest narrative of their troubled marriage, reclaiming her own story. One of the most memorable lines from Diana's Panorama interview was her wry observation about the crowded nature of her marriage to Charles. She noted, "Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." This powerful and direct reference to Prince Charles's ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles was a thinly veiled criticism of his continued attachment to his former girlfriend. Diana's words resonated with the public and further fueled the controversy surrounding their marriage. But more importantly, it was her defining moment of speaking her truth. On June 29, 1994, Prince Charles made a difficult yet honest decision to sit down for an interview with Jonathan Dimbleby. During this candid conversation, he admitted to having cheated on Princess Diana. His admission was a significant moment in the ongoing saga of their troubled marriage. Charles stated that the marriage had irretrievably broken down, adding that both he and Diana had made attempts to salvage it. This public admission of infidelity sent shockwaves through the royal family and the public, as it was an unprecedented level of candor about a deeply personal matter. The royal family's reaction to Prince Charles's interview was one of shock and dismay. According to biographer Kitty Kelly, Prince Philip, Charles's father, was particularly incensed. He was reported to have exploded with frustration, saying of his misguided son, "Maybe he's the missing link." The interview further strained the already fragile relationship between Charles and Diana and fueled public interest in their marital troubles. Less than a year later, on November 20th, 1995, Princess Diana made headlines once again by granting an interview to Martin Bashir for the BBC's Panorama program. This interview is now infamous for its candid revelations and its far-reaching impact, becoming a beacon of her truth. During the Panorama interview, Princess Diana spoke openly about her unhappiness within the royal family and her struggles with an eating disorder, transforming private pain into public awareness. She also made the startling admission of being unfaithful to Prince Charles. Diana's willingness to discuss her own infidelity was seen as a response to Charles's admission in his previous interview. Her words demonstrated a desire to present a more balanced and honest narrative of their troubled marriage, reclaiming her own story. One of the most memorable lines from Diana's Panorama interview was her wry observation about the crowded nature of her marriage to Charles. She noted, "Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." This powerful and direct reference to Prince Charles's ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles was a thinly veiled criticism of his continued attachment to his former girlfriend. Diana's words resonated with the public and further fueled the controversy surrounding their marriage. But more importantly, it was her defining moment of speaking her truth.
After years of legal wrangling and negotiations between Prince Charles and Princess Diana, it was Queen Elizabeth II who decided to intervene and lay down the law with compassionate wisdom. Tina Brown, in her book, describes the heartfelt letter that Queen Elizabeth penned to her daughter-in-law. The letter began with the warm salutation, "Dearest Diana," and respectfully requested that Diana agree to an early divorce from Charles, emphasizing that it was in the best interests of the country. The letter was signed with the affectionate closing, "Love from Mama." This letter from Queen Elizabeth II underscored the gravity of the situation and the royal family's desire to bring closure to the strained marriage. It was a poignant moment as the monarch herself sought a resolution to the marital discord that had been played out in the public eye for years, a testament to the family's desire for peace and new beginnings. On July 15, 1996, the divorce between the Prince and Princess of Wales was officially granted. This marked the legal end of their marriage, but it did not signal the conclusion of their roles within the royal family or the ongoing interest of the public in their lives. Just over a month later, on August 28, 1996, the decree absolute arrived, signaling the official dissolution of their marriage. The decree absolute is the final legal step in the divorce process, making the split irrevocable. On that day, Princess Diana, while preparing for an engagement at the English National Ballet, received well wishes from her brother-in-law, Sir Robert Fellows. He reportedly wished her good luck for this difficult day ahead, acknowledging the emotional weight of the moment. In response, Diana displayed remarkable resilience and optimism, stating, "Oh no, it's the beginning of a new chapter." Her words were a testament to her enduring spirit and hope.
After the formalization of their divorce, a notable change occurred in the relationship between Prince Charles and Princess Diana. While their marriage had been marked by strain and distance, the divorce seemed to usher in a period of thawing in their icy relationship. This shift was evident in their interactions and sentiments towards each other during this transitional phase. Tina Brown, in her book The Diana Chronicles, provides insight into the post-divorce emotions of both parties. With the marriage officially over, both Charles and Diana were left with a profound sense of sadness and reflection. Diana, in particular, expressed her desire for a different kind of relationship with her former husband. She wrote a forlorn note to Paul Burrell expressing her longing. "I want so much to be Charles's best friend. I understand more than anyone what he is about and what makes him tick." This sentence revealed a yearning for a deeper connection and understanding between them, even in the wake of their divorce, a beautiful testament to her capacity for friendship.
On July 1st, 1997, just 3 weeks before her tragic death, Diana celebrated her 36th birthday. To her surprise, Prince Charles paid her an unexpected visit at Kensington Palace. Their meeting was marked by a playful exchange when Diana quipped, "I suppose you've come to take the furniture away then, Charles?" The moment was characterized by laughter and the sharing of Earl Grey tea, reflecting a light-hearted and cordial interaction that stood in contrast to the tensions of their earlier years. It was a glimpse of a different future, of potential peace and friendship.
However, the hopes for a more amicable post-divorce relationship were tragically shattered on August 31st, 1997, when Princess Diana lost her life in a car crash in Paris. The world mourned her passing, and her funeral became an event of global significance, a collective outpouring of grief and admiration for a life lived with such profound impact. At Princess Diana's funeral, Prince Charles's choice of attire garnered attention and stirred contemplation among royal watchers. Instead of wearing traditional mourning black, he opted for a navy suit. While some criticized this choice as unconventional for a funeral, it carried a deeper significance. Prince Charles's decision to wear navy was a subtle yet profound tribute to his former wife. Throughout their tumultuous 2-decade relationship, Princess Diana had always preferred to see him in navy attire. It was a poignant gesture, reflecting his acknowledgement of her preferences and his way of paying homage to their shared history, a quiet echo of a complex, unforgettable bond.